From Washington, D.C. to Charlottesville, Virginia, police bracing for new rallies 1 year after violent clashes turned deadly. The woman killed when a car drove into a crowd honored this morning in both cities. The president recognizing the anniversary with a tweet condemning racism and all acts of violence and calling for peace to all Americans. The same white nationalist group responsible for last year's mess in Charlottesville gearing up for a march tomorrow. And then counter-protesters are vowing to stand against hatred. The two sides will gather at Lafayette Park, separated by rows of barriers. Amy Aubert live there tonight. Amy, some people have already gathered there today.
That's right, Kimberly. And actually, we are out here on the north side of the White House right now, and you can see crowds gathering out here tonight. We've already seen signs like this one right here. Stop pretending your racism is patriotism.
Could you sign our card for the young lady that was killed?
Rocky Twyman came out on Saturday to send a message.
We want to alert people that there should be no violence. We want them to come together.
He says he's praying ahead of tomorrow's Unite the Right 2 rally and counter-protests that are expected to bring in thousands.
I'm somewhat afraid that something terrible could happen like it did down in Charlottesville.
White lives matter! White lives matter! 1 day ahead of what could be a tense Sunday, others coming out and gearing up.
I want to show that there aren't many sides.
Cindy Barash came to D.C. from New Jersey to show her support for the counter-protests. Even today, she says she doesn't feel totally secure.
Definitely nervous. Probably will hang back. I'm not going to put my daughter in any danger.
Anxious ahead of Sunday, some say they have confidence in the security measures planned.
This is what we do in D.C. We have protests all the time. We have huge events like the marathon and so forth, and you know, they know the game, right? And plus they have the lessons that were learned in Charlottesville.
A lesson and tragedy still clear in many minds.
We're asking God above to really intervene because we need to call on a higher being right now.
Now, law enforcement will keep the white nationalists and the counter-protesters physically separated, saying peaceful protests are welcome, but violence or damage to property will not be tolerated. Live in Northwest, Amy Aubert, ABC 7 News.
Thank you, Amy. Those rallies causing major road closures in downtown D.C. The white nationalist group will be marching from Foggy Bottom to Lafayette Park, and D.C. police are warning all the streets you see here in red could be impacted.